So this is my review of the Astrolux S41. Focus. Or not. What can I say about this light? And keeping it short and sweet. So this is supposed to just be, more or less in essence, a head upgrade to the Astrolux S1. What I discovered, given that I got one of the early Astrolux S1s and one of these early S41s, is that's not strictly the case. The anodizing looks like it has improved. This center tube, which is supposed to be the same between the two, they changed the threading so that none of these parts are now really cross-compatible. Some will sort of thread on, but it doesn't really work properly. So that's a thing. And I will say that the Astrolux S41 comes with its comically short tube, but they say you can get an S1/S41 extender tube for the center, and then it'll take an 18650. And I feel you really have to do that, because I've discovered with the small cells that it was originally set up to run, I use my light more than other people, but I personally would get less than 24 hours use out of it. And that's because, really, you have 4 LEDs driven hard. This has been just bypass modded, and you will draw enough power that you just eat through those batteries. Now, I have a friend who also got one of these. He's still running it in the compact configuration. For him, battery lasts a couple weeks, I guess, but it certainly eats through batteries, and it gets hot real fast if you're running it on turbo. I mean, real fast. You wanna grip it and use your hand basically as liquid cooling to keep it cool. So these are upsides. It's very powerful, it's compact, and I think it's quite good looking. It also has a nice mineral crystal on the front, or so they claim, and it does seem to be accurate because it does resist scratches quite well, both on this and on my original S1. Downsides. Well, it spills a lot of lumens, but it actually doesn't spill them that efficiently. Throw on this is really not much beyond 100 yards. You're certainly not going to get 150 yards out of it, despite basically, potentially, at least 4 times the output of the S1. And that's because the TIR they have in here is not very tight. And so you get about 4 times the size of the hotspot, but no real significant jump in intensity. I haven't measured it. I could measure it. I haven't. But if what you're looking for is something that really throws it out there, this isn't it. The other thing I'll say is that the low is actually lower than the S1's low. So low, in fact, you can turn it on, and in this sunlight, I'm guessing you can't even see that it's on right now, but it is on, and that's low. So, buy or not buy? Well, it's good looking, it's good value. A number of small things have been improved. You'd think it's all the same, but it's not. The clip's a little bit better. I do think the tail cap, which I replaced this with the glow switch, I think it's not perfect. I think the tower comes a little too tall, so it's a little too sensitive. So I trimmed that, easy enough to mod. It does need to be bypass modded, obviously. And just little machining touches, like this is machined a little bit better now, so it doesn't dig into you and things like that. On the whole, good light. I will also say that when taking this apart, it looks like the board in here was reused from some other light and is set up to take LEDs to light the tail cap. It doesn't have them, but in theory it could be modded to take them. So that's my review of this light. As far as buy, don't buy, sorta up to you. But I like it. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.